mincemeat by now. What have I told you?
All right, I guess I wasn't thinking.
You weren't thinking. You mean you'll work on engines and machinery and not think of your own personal safety? Here, shake hands with danger. Bumped that control by accident. You'd be mincemeat by now. What have I told you?
All right, I guess I wasn't thinking.
You weren't thinking. You mean you'll work on engines and machinery and not think of your own personal safety? Here, shake hands with danger.
Hey, guess who? Oh, shoot, though. This would all work better with my camera on. So, anyway, first things forward is that I am feeling very much dumb today because, first of all, I went to fix my bot and because I was having some trouble with the daily check-in yesterday, and you know what the problem was? I had changed the name of the redeem and forgot to change it around. Oh yeah, no, hand is supposed to still be on. This is Goon Week. We are gooning all week. The hat stays on during the gooning sessions. Also, how are you doing, pizza? Man. Okay, is this just me, or does this not change anything at all? Like, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. I guess we'll just leave in the middle. But yeah, so the problems were all that I coded it wrong. Anxiety attack wouldn't fully go away before starting it. Ooh, anxiety's rough. Like, the most I've found to deal with those with out like heavy medication that wipes me out is,
son,
just try to get through it.
you're special.
So hope that's getting better.
You were born to do great
And then
things.
the Elden Ring DLC's been fun. I know a
You know
lot of
what?
people are excited for that. But no, I was first going to pull up this game on my PS3 because I have it. I actually was having trouble booting the remake or the remaster before stream, so I fished out my copy of it just in case. But then I'm like, wait, I own a copy of this on PC. Maybe that'll be better. Honest opinion, not really. It's kind of a pain. But shiny. I feel like this game has given me, like, between this game and New Vegas, it's cemented this idea of, oh, what's my favorite way to start up a game? Complete and total disaster. Just crash a plane. Get lethally shot. Just any way other than something boring and simple. Oh, sucks to be everyone. I wonder how far out you can swim. I've never thought of this, but okay, like not very far. Or at least like the lighthouse and the concerning noises that you're making makes it hard to justify. But it's just glad this game. Yeah, exactly. Like if you see a plane, it's obviously not going to survive. The whole point of it all, of every game with planes, is that they're going to crash. And like, if you're going to have a game set mostly underwater, you may as well make sure that you get that plane crash in. Ugh. In what country is there a place for people like me? Nowhere, because you fucking suck. Stuff, which was just a bunch of typos on my end, that now the Noir Redeem will work properly. Everything, the daily check-ins fixed. That all works. I don't know what the other thing was.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington.
I just realized
belongs to
it's
the
probably a
poor.
pun
No,
or a
says the
dumb
man in
joke
the
that
Vatican.
I'm
He
pretty sure
belongs to
Andrew
God.
Ryan has a
No, says
transatlantic
the man in Moscow. It belongs
accent.
to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture.
Sweet. I remember the first time I played it, that squid being there made me so nervous that is going to like latch on. Hell yeah, you know, we are gooning tonight, underwater, it's gonna get wet. How are you doing today?
Can become your city as well.
Ooh. Yeah. I absolutely love this intro for like just as an example of how to quickly introduce a place of all this Art Deco advertisement space and like, the fact that they had to design an underwater city and are like, well, let's just make a city underwater. It's so cool. It's such an aesthetic. Yeah, same. Like, this was, I'm pretty sure the fact that I love all sorts of steampunk and Art Deco aesthetics is just because I played this game while I was young and like, oh, this is cool. His philosophy is absolute BS, but this game is cool. I almost forgot to plug in a controller because I am used to playing this on PS3. Hey, dude! It's underwater city stag retro deck. It's amazing. I feel like a lot of things in fiction, BS ideal. Oh yeah, like a whole point of a lot of fiction is that most of the things that look or appear cool probably aren't, or there's some other price or something behind it.
Is it someone new?
Nope. And the splicers are so good. Like, between the monster design... Oh, welcome in. Congrats on the first check-in. I finally got that working. Oh. Oh, weird. There was some, like, massive graphical errors on my side, but nothing on stream. In the Blockbuster, best of luck. Oh, shoot. I almost forgot the most important. Gameplay, dialogue, art, disable respawn.
Want to question Providence? I'm Atlas.
Yes! Oh, same. This in
Now keep on moving.
Bioshock was so hard for me to finish at first.
Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere.
Especially because what I've noticed is that a lot of games are
We're gonna need to draw
severely
but you're gonna have to trust me.
are severely darker on like base PlayStation or even on TV. Because like when I was playing Dark Souls, I went and did some grinding off stream to get like some rare materials or something, and I noticed that like the entire game was so dark.
Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something?
Ooh.
Bloody splicer, seal Johnny in before they...
Right. Hey,
Damn splicers.
hope you're doing well. If you need to lurk, please do. Ah! On the couch. but the
Call the cops on me?
like between the darkness and the, you know, mad raving lunatics all around here, it really had an aesthetic for how early it is. Be a rough night. Ooh. Not put Gatorade in my mini AC unit. Okay, Mecha, you know you want to give in to that temptation. You know that that is the proper thing to do. Put some Gatorade in your mini AC unit. Indeed. Oof. Oh, right. Also, if anyone's squeamish about needles, please leave. It gets to a point where I get a bit uncomfortable with how many needles you have to stick yourself with. That's such a wild thing to say to someone. Your genetic code's being rewritten. Just calm down. That is a good point.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry
You
bombs.
probably have,
Wonder
through
if he's
exposure
still got some
training,
Adam.
a desensitivity to it all. Cool the light changes color.
Let's buck. Weak. You're a weak chopper.
The other thing that made this so horrifying is that
Yellow always have been.
I didn't know it
No
like the
better off
first
than
time,
Daddy, little fish. See you floating.
but all of the splicers, like, you're in to get a fistful of lightning. Yeah, it's nothing. Like, all the splicers, they took, like, actual metal. Oh, God, the Big Daddy suits are so freaking cool. Like,
Look, Mr. Bubbles. It's
Little
an
Sisters are
angel.
creepy as hell still.
I can see
But that
light coming from
massive
his
diving
belly.
suit and...
Wait a minute. He's still breathing. It's alright. I know he'll be an angel soon.
You know, I'm thinking this game is the reason why I like mechanical horrors more than biological. Yeah, right? Like, I assume the first thing is to get a 1940s diving suit. And if you have, like, the big enough frame as is, it's a lot... It's easy... Should be easy to, Oh! I love the bits from the plane keep on showing up. That'd be such a cool cosplay. Don't like needles, but you have to go for, like, in the eye. Ah, so Dead Space! Yeah, like I had a bunch of, blood tests and the like as a kid too, but... I don't know, there's just something about... Oh! Why is there a little cat there? That cat did nothing wrong. Oh, shit.
Remember, the 1-2 punch.
I forgot how quickly they... I think if you hit him in, like... Well, in the water, it's even more pronounced. I'll mix with body horror, yeah. Frankenstein's army is full of these designs that I hear. Nice. Usually I have to comfort my doctor when he does the scheduled blood test because okay, that is honestly kind of hilarious. The fact that your doctor is more scared of needles than you are. Like, I'm sure they... Like, on one hand, that's a very kind doctor who went into that... Who went into something like that despite having a fear of needles, but also be the emotional support line again. It's a well-known fact that the floofier something is, the better it is at giving emotional support. Just known. Yeah. Okay, one bad thing of why I wish I did this off my PS3 instead is I wanted to make sure I didn't miss chat, but I have to fully tab out and back in.
Listen, I've got a family. I need to get them out
Yep,
of
people
here.
not kidding about
But the
ER.
splicers have cut me off.
Elden Ring DLC box
If you
is
can
3
reach them in Neptune's
shotting you
bounty,
at
then maybe,
50.
just maybe.
Dang.
I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now, but you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again.
I feel like every
Go to
single
Neptune's bounty.
Elden Ring
Find
boss
my
is
family,
just
please.
like they hit like a truck. And that the fact that it's gotten worse. I feel like this is like a memorial for one of the devs or something, because this is remake. Best doctors I've had though went out of the way to get a CT scan 3 instead of weeks and stuff. Oh yeah, no, from that alone, hey, Gundam baby carriage. Like from that alone, I cannot, like my opinion of this doctor is very high from the fact that he's doing this despite his own misgivings and issues, and the fact that he's willing to help you deal with a massively unhelpful system like that. Ew. Okay, I can understand why drink. Oh wait, you can see a little sister poking her eyes out of there. That was so cute. Horrifying, but cute. He's gonna do, yeah, at least you can give him some comfort during blood tests. I forgot about the I love the explanation of why you can see ghosts from this, of the fact that the Eve that's used for plasmids has been recycled through so many people that you get some of their memory. Where did you come from?
Size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now? Nah, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Nessie trying to catch home with diversion. And all I can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
That is a massive hole.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute?
Yeah, I agree with Mecha.
You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster.
But if not sweet little child, why friend-shaped?
Well, that don't count for much down in
You're giving him a gift, but not sure what to give him.
Those little sisters, they carry atoms.
It's always a
The genetic material that keeps the
It's always a
wheels of
question
rapture
for that,
turning.
because I feel like
Everybody wants it.
there's a lot of
Everybody
like
needs it.
professions or people who very much deserve a something like that, something nice. But the question of what to give them. Also, welcome in, Sickly. I hope I got that up. Oh, I did get it updated.
Sickly underscore Snake is first in the stream.
Congrats on first. Maybe I should throw one of these at my players. I've been... there's been a little bit of a problem with everything I throw at my players for Dungeons and Dragons or tabletop games. It never really works out. But, you know, maybe I need one of those. Oh, the butter is under the hat. And thanks for the bop. But how are you doing, Sickly? Hope that you're doing well today. Ooh, $4. Ooh, hell yeah, happy people poop every day. It's a well-known fact. But good to hear that you're doing well. What about some cooler, older piece of medical equipment? An antique eye chart or something. Maybe. Or else...
Hanger on!
Ah! Oh, no, wrong one. Oh wait, I don't have to use this ever again. We have firearms. Ah.
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the electrobolt.
So I just got an achievement, toaster in the tub. Oh, that's amazing. Just like that one New Vegas playthrough. High on drugs and with a revolver? Hell yeah. Horribly mutated people via super genetics versus a shooty boy. The shooty boy always wins. Now, I've been thinking, because I know I tried to customize thing. Ew. It was at the start that there was a bit of an issue with the fact that I couldn't take brightness any lower, and I kind of feel like because between my screen and yeah, but between my screen and what people on stream see, that I should probably keep it a bit brighter. But I also really love, I don't know, I feel like it's a lost aesthetic of how games used to be dark to the point that you have like some sort of item specifically for light, and then it's very, very much possible and easy to like so many games have just very bright environments. Could give him a heart plushy fryer and he could take the wrong way. Yeah, that'd be a good one, but like you said, that it could be taken either way. It might not be like the way that's intended, but I think like, and the safe option is always the. It looks so paranoid.
You're trapped. Gonna try to override the exit from here.
It's like something like a gift card.
So tell me, friend, which one of the bitches sent to you? The KGB Wolf?
Your mother's lover.
CIA Jackal. Here's the news. Rapture isn't some sunken ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite.
Oh, fuck, it had nutritional label. Water, 100%. You love to see accurate reporting. Airlock, please.
I got him. Get out of there. Get out now.
Right, run away. What other things would be? Howdy, Andy. Cool TV while you got there. Maybe a bit too much 1948 for me. 1984 for me. It is very much 1984.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find
You
your way
really
over
have that
to the access.
that aesthetic.
Welcome to the circus of
Huh.
value.
I thought you could hack those. Like, no, wait, I know you can hack those. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to get annoying at all. Ah, the hacking tutorial. Yes, yes, yes. This one, part of the reason I like this game so much is specifically because I found this minigame to be fun. Am I damaged by the standards of most people who have played this? Yes. But I enjoy it. See, it has peak soul contact, bloodstains on the edge of roofs from people dying to get down. You love to see it. Like, honestly, it's one of my favorite things about Souls games is that the community is basically unhinged. It's also my least favorite thing because you get stuff like, aha, now we can hack shit. You get stuff like absolutely horrible toxic behavior and the like. But sometimes you get beautiful things like, why is there a bloodstain here? Who let this happen? And the answer is just, nah, people were legit throwing themselves off for no reason. While dying to get down. That's how I described the one zombies map that took place at Disco. Ah!
Place. But I don't expect him to hand it to you out of the milk of human kindness.
Ooh.
Steinman ain't that kind, and frankly, I'm not even sure he's still human.
Wait, I can aim? Right, I can Ah! Run! Oh, this is going surprisingly well. Like Elden Ring because of chat. The long-standing tradition of Chad being an absolute menace with a very big stick is absolutely fantastic and no notes. Excuse me. No, bad doctor. Sure, anyone. Oh god, yeah, you could sell those and make a mint. Here, have a plushie, guaranteed to throw you off a cliff. Oh, I think that's a broken health station.
You promised me pretty, Stein. You promised me pretty. Now look at me. Look at me.
Are you okay there, my dude? I'm gonna assume yeah.
You keep an eye peeled for Steinman. The daft bastard set up shop in the surgery wing. You want to find
Above all, do no harm. Okay, this has to be the most on point handwriting I've ever seen a message written in blood be. All the only PV. The fuck is making the thing making the audio sound is a friendly turret friendly drone that I recruited. It is, yeah. He'll probably die soon. I'm kind of amazed that it's lasted this long. Because it does sound unnervingly like a mosquito. Aha. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. To make it unfriendly. Alright. It has been deactivated in favor of a stationary machine gun. To be... Hi! I deactivated you. These will be very useful when I have to fight a Big Daddy here later. Oh, shut up, vending machine. Give me that. And now some plumber fuckery for this last one. Thing reminded me of my favorite meme line about summoning clones to mimic yourself. I call upon the only bitch I trust, which is going to fail me. Ooh. I have a single armor piercing round. Alright, where's that big daddy? I can take him. And I remember when I played through Elden Ring last, or to as far as I could get, that my mimic tier was pretty much the only thing that was keeping me alive through parts of it. And then the fight with, what's-his-face, Mog, I think? It was me, Millennia, and the Mimic tier. I just kind of slowly walked behind the boss and whacked him with my oversized Zweihander until he fell over. So hype, right? So when you showed me that, like, all the sketches looked amazing, and I cannot wait to see, like, the final version, what you decide on in the end. We're hacking you for various reasons. The biggest one is because, yes. I need a... Oh. I'll do. This is probably a lot easier on the PC because I don't have to flick the control stick around like an absolute madman to get from down below where a part is to where I need it.
The vending machines.
No hack this
Remind each and every citizen of Rapture that free enterprise is the foundation upon which our society has been established. Parasites.
Yeah, some free enterprise is kind of full of shit and can rightfully eat my ass. What's the... Alright, perfect. A little bit squidgy, but it works. So my new portable AC is 1, very good at making cold, 2, RGB, and also a humidifier. That's actually really good, because like most of the problems I've had with ACs is that it gets really dry. Let's see, 6 for 30 or 6 for 40. Alright, we will come back to that later because I fervently believe in just figuring out how to deal with things with what you have on hand. Imagine if you could hack in people's mind, but there's different content warning for different people. Yes.
I know medical pavilion.
What do you think I'm curious what everyone thinks their content warnings would be.
He's colder than a witch's tit. You don't heat the pipes freeze. Pipes freeze, pipes burst. Then Rapture leaks. Now, I realise you're a posh sort of geezer. Frankly, I don't give a toss if you piss or go fishing. But once Rapture starts leaking, the old girl's never gonna stop. And then I'll be sure to tell Ryan he's got you to thank.
I mean, mine would probably be, I mean, the one thing I usually say about my stream is do not expose to young children. Prone to rambling. Okay, here's the thing, Pizza. I can't tell if you're talking about me or you because both are equally true. Because that's equally applicable to me. That's the whole reason I have this channel. Too much food, dark humor, too much unnecessary law.
To be a dangerous place. Any leak is a bad one.
That...
Report any unexplained water problem.
Yeah, that one makes sense. Well, I guess we're going here. I think right now in this current weather, mine would be keep refrigerated. Caramel chocolate eggs. Look, caramel chocolate are tasty, but I still think that the Cadbury cream eggs, and this is entirely my sweet tooth talking, are just as good. Aesthetics are a moral imperative. God, it's like being on Twitter. Someone who gets nosebleed very often, this is very good. So mine would be, warning, this person violently switches between thinking about NASCAR and golf. Ah! You jerk!
You'll have to find some way to get through to surgery and Steinman. Chin up now.
Ah!
The Lord hates a quitter. I can hear that splicer sounding off like it's the 4th of July.
I don't know where the grenades are.
Come by down here. If you get your hands on one of them telekinesis plasmids, you can catch the damn...
I love how the solution is, well, if you could get telekinesis, this would be a lot easier. So, we're going to go get you a telekinesis first, instead of bombs. It's okay to be wrong. Look, I just think that they are, the purpose of these things are to be sweet, and that the sweetest wins here. Ah! Where are you even shooting? I guess bolt now that you say it. I guess bolt now that you say it. Probably because on my own I don't really talk. My chat presence is false advert. Oh god, same. I actually had a review at work today of like recent new hire stuff, and the most repeated thing was, yeah, no, he's really quiet. Like, he barely talks at all. Like, oh, if only you knew my hobby was to sit down and talk for 3 hours straight. They're there. God damn it. Okay, where am I going? Yeah, don't you basically get like 4 powers? Yeah, you get... And here's the funnier thing. You get the 4 best powers. Like, I have not needed to... Like, I've not needed to get anything beyond...
Sometimes he makes scientific error. I tell him of this error, and this makes him angry.
God damn.
But then he asks,
Like, I don't really recall needing anything beyond Electrobolt, Fire, and...
Then why tell me?
and telekinesis. Like, every other thing that isn't a tonic is just superfluous. Okay, it's crematorium now. 5-car started in the back, but he's driving through the field. Also, speaking of driving, next hole is a par 5, 486 with water on the left of fairway, bunker 200 yards. Opposite, talk a lot of IRL, but online my streams I'm not as shit. Yeah, that's really weird how... Oh. Maybe this is where the fire... Yep, seems like we're in the right place. No. Oh, shoot, I'm out of hypodermic needles. Come on, I need my fix. Where the fuck did he go? Yeah, I feel like there's something about being online. Just, like when you're online, I feel like your personality kind of inverts a little. Like it's easier to... Ah, dang it. it's easier to slip into a way of thinking that isn't like how you normally are IRL. Like from going to not talking. I think my record is not talking for a week straight or something. Just because I didn't have much to say, and I was perfectly fine to let other people talk and just listen. But then, that's so... Oh! Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna hack this because, kinda need it. Ah, dang it, missed it. Fortunately, I just got the, hey, you get a health boost when hacking shit power. And give me that down. Alright. Like, I think my theory at least is that, like, when I don't see the person I'm interacting with, I'm just more likely to dissociate because brain goes brrr with internal busy schedule. So, okay, I'll turn the game capture down a bit, just so that's not so overwhelming. Had to get that correctly set. Also, it doesn't help that right now I kind of tripped a security alarm, so everyone is angry at me. Cool. Yes, I know it. I know it's friendly. I want the goodies. Yeah, I think that's both, like, parts of it. That on one hand, when you're used to talking to people when you're used to talking about to people in meat space, then it's hard to keep up a conversation because you don't have their all the visual indications that you're used to. Like, I've even noticed myself that it's hard for me to keep conversations going sometimes. Oh god, they're all on fire. This is amazing. Also, the game is still kind of loud. Right? Kind of like to have it like half of what my voice is. With also that whole idea of, well, I don't want to talk too much because of various reasons. I don't want them to think that I'm weird. So you got that anxiety when you're not used to it, on top of just, at least online. Because online, you don't get that anxiety as much because there's a gap. Like, you don't, the closest you can see for someone getting a disappointed face is like a streamer or like a VTuber swapping on their angry eyes model. You know, it's really interesting of that. I guess on both sides that people are used to different like social cues and don't, and that changes how comfortable they are with talking. Oh. Hello, there's nothing we need here. This is entirely greed. Prepare to get looted. Let me guess. 4, 5. Huh. Bonk. Weird. Oh, 0451. I was close. Do you get anxious whenever someone I don't know shows up and, oh sweet, DLC amulet just goes slow FP. Oh, sweet, that's like the, there was a ring in, like, Demon Souls that did something similar, and the game made fun of you if you used it. It called you a simpleton or something. Yeah, that ring. Oop, deals. I think most people are like that, so I tend to talk IRL and someone tells me shut up. True, but a little bit of extroversion does help with all that. Oh yeah, that might be just a good, like, baseline. That it's new and there's a lot of people in here who are excited about it. So, maybe keep DLC spoilers or secrets to a minimum. Huh? Alright. You're getting... Ooh. Reduce difficulty hacking stuff. Wait, no, this is water. I'll try to frame. It's not a big thing. I'm still looking around start. So I'm looking around start level because boss 1 kicks my ass. Deborah. Thank you, you. I hope that you're doing well. Also, welcome in. We're continuing Goon Week by gooning underwater now. As you can see, it is very wet here. Ah! And the people are very rude. Alright, where can I get into next? Doing pretty well. Happy Goon Month. Hell yeah. Love to hear that. Yeah. Wasn't... Oh, wait. I hear another splicer. More loot. Was it... No, that would be the DLC area, because I know that a lot of people were saying that they were having problems beating the boss they needed to beat to get into there in the first place. Like, I think Let Me Solo Her came out of retirement specifically to help people with that boss. Which I just love that there's one mostly naked dude in the Elden Ring community that's just like, yeah, no, everything you're having is a skill issue, but I'm gonna be extremely and exceedingly nice about it. Ooh, French jockey. Ah! Why? Why, rocket turret? Right, and that. Should I need more? I need more left. Man, this is like every plug. I love the resistor part. That's just a really weirdly made tube. Alright, that ain't gonna work. This is like every plumbing thing. You think you have all the parts on hand, but you don't. Discover the Let Me Solo Her for a bunch of cosplay. That... You know... Okay, thank you, turret. I thought I converted you, but I guess not. You know... The worst thing is that it's probably not even the most risque cosplay that you could get out of there. Like, there's definitely worse ones, but that's amazing. On bright side, probably gonna be more meme stuff like your Dart TS2 punch. Jack Thon. Given the kung fu in the trailer, I didn't have much issue with Mog. Really beat on. Ooh, pre-patch, nice. Yeah, I'm still blown away by the fact that Dark Souls 2 just 2 cestises not only scale like mad, but also... Ooh, I like this. But also just are really good at... Like, they melt bosses.
Subject is white man, one Roland Wallace. Can you hear me, Mr. Wallace? Yes, sir, Mr. Studio. Very well. Right, I'm introducing Lot 44 now. We record the name the Lot 44 in rage because of its tendency to...
So we're going to inject you with something called Enrage. We're not sure what it's going to do, but... Wait, what? Nurse! Nurse! I love both... Okay, if there's one thing I love about anything that... Any work that's a social commentary or at least satire is that usually they do a good job of pointing out that, yes, the people who... These people are not only insane and irresponsible, they're kind of dumb. Oh, for save it! Ah! How am I getting this? After guys on loan from Umbrella. Oh, God. Truer words have not been spoken. They are the... Umbrella, the kings of... We have created this sentient, unspeakably powerful monster, and we have done nothing but keep it in an absolutely tiny cage and poke it with a stick. We put a padlock on it, so it's not... There's no way that it can escape. The horrifying monster has escaped. We have... It's out for our blood. We have no idea why. Ah. Oh, that was so mean. They gave me a shotgun, but only put 1 shot in it. That idea, Brad. You think find someone to draw mechas Radon? Oh, for sure. There is a... From what I've seen, the overlap of very talented artists and, like, any specific fandom you care to mention is almost 2 circles. Like, there's... Oh. An ad, so we will be back in a hot sec. think people are back. Okay, I'm going to need an explanation about the Mass Effect Cerberus taco cart theorem. Because that sounds insane in a way that I know has to be like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Nuke Scourge. That... Okay, from that name alone, I want to see it.
At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They call me das Wunderkind, the Wonder Child. Germans. All they can talk about is blue eyes and the shape of forehead. All I care about is why is this one born strong and that one weak? This one smart, that one stupid. All that killing. You think the Germans could have been interested in something useful?
And you think they could have done something useful with their time is a hell of a take, but like also, yeah, they couldn't have done something other than be good for nothing. Oh, come on! There we go. But, yeah, no, Mecha, I definitely... It's either an artist with enough reference and, like, a portfolio of armor and the like will be able to ace it, or just, like, find the most Elden Ring obsessed one you can find. Cerberus has a reputation for incredibly poor safety precautions. There are various experiences turning on the Cerberus forces have a reputation for great sort of safety precautions, and the various experiences turning on them. So people, a webcomic, joke that Cerberus couldn't even run a taco cart without killing all their guys. No, I got it at the end that they can't. They're the type of incompetent, like Wolfenstein Nazis, or really any good Nazi punching game enemies, that they can't do anything. They can't do anything right to the point that they can't. They'll all end in disaster and the death of everyone involved, which I feel is on point. Oh, that was explosive! I thought it was just a regular canister. Alright. Wait. I feel like there was a section in here that I could crawl through a vent and find, like, some shit. I remember being prone in this area. Expect Citadel even oh, I remember Citadel as just the most unserious official DLC I've ever seen. Of everything was a joke and parody. Joker notes things like, well, then got loose and started killing all their guys. Miranda says the Lazarus Project worked. Shepard notes that they also got loose and started killing all their guys. Okay, that's actually a really good point. Wait, what? Like, yeah, no, the one project Commander Shepard was a part of didn't end with them getting loose and killing all their guys. No, it very much did. Oh. Wait, no, I'm dumb. How do I get into this building? I have no idea how to get past this completely breakable wall. Completely breakable glass wall. Brain not braining. What? I get smoked by gas and someone just run. I swear, like, you heard those footsteps, right? Someone. Ah! Okay, I don't know how that dude thought it was going to end. Ugh. But it's about as good as it could have. Joker also won't answer Edie when she asks if she's also a mess up. No, that she's also currently killing their god.
Adam is a canvas of a genetic modification, but plants are the paint.
I love the idea of just everyone involved going through and like everyone like everyone on the Normandy crew just going through and asking, well, of all of us associated with Cerberus, how many are currently loose, are an experiment that is technically running loose and killing their guys? Or Jacob and Miranda, if they're still alive. Ah, so it's basically everyone. With Chomper's dental office This game is the worst mixture of linearity to the point where I'm like, I don't have to, or I can get through this very quickly. Cure all, dental, painless dental. So much. Why is there a dental quarter? Cure all. It's probably another way in. It's a perfect mix of. I can totally get through here without much of anything. Like, it's linear, it's straight, there's one path through it. Oh! Ah! But there's also all this, but I could go down this side path for nothing but minor incidental loot. With the full knowledge that I'm going to, because it's amazing. There we go. Ow! That was not my best idea. It was far from my worst, but not quite the best. Never forget that ED's response to servers trying to take control of the Normandy was to flood their servers with several internets worth. I never got any of the DLCs for Mass Effect, partially because I remember I got the first Mass Effect, or not, the first Mass Effect game I got was 3, and it was 3 before they released, like, any of the DLCs or anything to address the fact that, yeah, the ending kind of sucked, didn't it? Here's something that you'll probably like better. And then after that, I'm like, wait. No, after that, I got Dragon Age Inquisition and realized, oh, if you've played one BioWare game, they're similar enough that you've kind of played them all. There's even a DLC base 3. Huh. I don't remember that. I must have. The best explanation I have is I must have skimmed over that joke for something else. I don't even remember what we got got in that detour, but I am certain that it was worth it. All of these plasmids are... Ow. I think these are, like, my favorite plasmids because telekinesis is so ridiculous and fun. Of just, yeah. Just throw them. Just throw shit at them. All that junk, all the level decor, pick it up and fucking toss it. Especially when you get proxy grenades later and you can, like, stack a bench full of them and throw them at a Big Daddy. Easily one of my favorites. And then... Oh, wait. Oh, this is the remake? That was a replay of... That was a replay of a cutscene I had already triggered. Along that and some graphical issues on my end, this is not a better remake. This is, ew. But, oh, nice. Thank you. Alright, just because the easiest way to deal with the angry sentry bot in your face is always to just hack it. Like, I never use drones or like minions or anything in pretty much any game that you care to note, but for whatever reason I hack so much in this because it just helps. Ow. That hurt. Wait. Oop, and... Man, where'd the guy go? Did he just get... Ooh! It's wartime deterrent genetics. That's a sentence. Burst of electricity when stuck. Did not help that dude, it seems. Ooh, loot. Alright. Apologies for the impending mosquito. I can see the boss from here. Let's check over here, because that's the right way to go. We do not want to do that at all. Get one of those. A little bit of hot wiggly nonsense. A little bit less hot wiggly nonsense. More. Okay. No, can I? Can I just look at what I have for 1 second? Oh, sweet little crab. Oh, more diaries.
Aphrodite is
We're kidding about surgical saving. This place looks cheap. I think I can use anti-personnel for this. Yeah, it's kind of weird to think that, like, this game has both inspired a whole lot of. Ew.
I want to make them beautiful, but they always turn out wrong. That one too fat. This one too tall. This one too symmetrical. And now
So unhinged. Too symmetrical.
ugly.
Steinman. I remember him being a lot harder in the first playthrough. Officially stand by. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I know he's just supposed to be the first boss and not too hard, but like, this is one of those bosses. I feel like a lot of it's more likely than not that you're going to have some boss that absolutely everyone admits to cheesing the hell out of instead of just legitimately fighting. Like, whether it's a massive meme across everyone who plays, to the point where you have challenge runs with people trying to kill a boss with the most ridiculous thing they can, just because it's that easy, or if it's like, yeah, I didn't really notice. I didn't really notice what was happening. Why do I have so many first aid kits? Do I need to get hit more? I probably need to get hit more. Oh, we'll work on that. By that I mean we probably won't. Or just something. Yeah, just like something like that. I remember Steinman specifically being like very... No. Like, being very high on the list of, yeah, you just kind of do whatever. Like, at low health, he'll try to go down here to the healing station. If you hack that beforehand, you pretty much just got a insta-kill or an instant win condition. Adam denies us saying excuse for not being beautiful. Such a... I feel the weird thing is that kind of sentiment of, well, why aren't you pretty? Or why don't you fit these specific standards is just like... I'm not actually sure. No. You're still a problem. Well, I'm going to leave you there. Flashback. What? What blew him up? Just structural collapse? Ooh.
Stay away from her, or it is you who will be shot next.
Easy now, Doctor. He's just looking for a wee bit of Adam. Just enough to get by.
I'll not have him hurt my little ones.
It's okay, lad.
I like Tenenbaum.
Not anymore, are they? Dr. Tenenbaum saw to that.
Bitte do not hurt her. Have you no heart?
Aye, that's a pretty sermon coming from the ghoul who cooked up them creatures in the first place. Took fine little girls and turned them into that, didn't you? Listen to me, boy. You won't survive any out of those
I just realized there's...
There is another way.
This thing, this port is so glitchy. What? Why? Yeah, I remember that someone calculated out and, like, decided that... No, there's actually a...
Thank you, mister.
A specific amount of... There's, like, a certain amount of little sisters you can kill or harvest versus the amount that you can save to get maximum amount of Atom from them. Because every so often when you save them, you get less Atom up front, but yeah. Well, you get less up front, but you get periodic gifts to help bridge the gap between them. Let's see, enrage, don't care. Yes. I will readily take a commentary of an episode. Wait, that... Okay, that's really cool. That they have director's commentary on here. I won't subject people to that because it's long and somewhat spoilery, but I've always found it cool that I think more games should put Colin 2, you got more. Yeah, they definitely changed that in response to the people who, like, did the math and are like, actually, you actually get more for a combination of kill and... Whoa! And also, like, it makes more sense. Also, it did help that I know 2 had a more explicit mechanic for, yeah, but... for why you would get more. But no, this is a weird era of gaming, because there's like... Okay, now we're backtracking in order to get an Eve upgrade and more stuff. Okay, where? Fire, go, lounge. The map icon for Gatherer's Garden is just hilarious. That's such an angry little sister.
Are you almost back to emergency access? Come through as soon as you get there. You got Ryan's eye now.
Wrong way, and by that I mean right way. I just remember, like, every game around this time had, like, something similar, of that they had a bunch of... They really prided themselves on, yes, you can make hard moral choices here, and they matter. And this is... and it's, like, deep and impactful in the story, and then you get there, it's the most black and white shit you've ever seen. Like, oh, Do you rip this little girl open for the slug, or painlessly and harmlessly, hey dude, painlessly and harmlessly make her not this little creature? It's not going for the... Yes. Yeah, that's more concerning than anything, that fuck them kids is a hard moral choice. Oh, this definitely feels like the type of game... This feels like the type of game that a bunch of libertarians would play and not understand why Rapture was in the shitter. Like, they 100... I mean, it's like the Helldivers issue, where the people and targets of the satire or the commentary don't understand that they're being made fun of until it's way too late. Which, on one hand, I find absolutely hilarious. Because, like, yeah, no, you're proving it all right. Like, you're proving to all of us that this is a horrible ideology that is liked by horrible people. But on the other hand, it really doesn't say a... It speaks volumes to the type of people who can see these black and white moral choices and be like, no, I don't get it.
Now you had the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company.
Ew.
He's the one who built this place, and he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him.
Maybe he was always mad.
He didn't like people. Whichever way you slice it, good men died. The families in the submarine.
Let's see. Oh, Gene Bay. We'll keep... Nah, I'm gonna go for Incinerate. I feel like that's a little bit more useful for me. Also, some people criticizing Infinite, but more, and this is very surface level. It gets unintentional in certain aspects more than anything of some missing the point. Probably some I know art from it got unironic. Yeah. Dude, I don't buy it. I never buy shit. Yeah, Infinite's a... I had a little bet with myself of how long will I be able to stream before Infinite gets brought up, because that one is so... Because that one is such the black sheep of the entire series. Like, it just wasn't good. It didn't hit near as well as these ones did. Oh, yeah, fish. I wonder, because I know that there's like a large combat of splicers here. Ah, here they are. Will they attack the Big Daddy? But yeah, no, the most I have to say about what went wrong with Bioshock Infinite is that... Ooh, first aid. Yeah, that's going to be more useful long term, I say as I turn around and there's a freaking turret. What? Why is this so hard? Why was that so hard? Like, I just stared there for a good hot second thinking, just absolutely fat fingering every button. But no, what I have to, my full opinion on Bioshock Infinite is that they set out to make a game that was on many levels a complete opposite of the first Bioshock. And man, did they succeed on that, considering the first few Bioshocks were good. Oh, did he blow up my turret? Nope. Wow, they really don't care so long as it's not me. Let's put some electric buck in the Riveter. Ah, I did not think that through. In this case, one can turn from critic reviews and that even in gameplay, and most notable contribution after was Elizabeth's mom. Yep, I know exactly in what way you mean that. People are very, very single-minded and predictable in some ways. But I don't know, it had a lot of promise, but there was a lot of things with like the philosophy and everything behind it. Because I remember someone bringing up for that game that was like, the whole point of the devs' message was, we're sick of making these games. To which the counter argument is, okay, why do you insist on making them over and over then? You can do something radically different.
You have shown kindness to my little one.
It's just such a case of...
Regardless, a little one brings you a gift.
It's such a case of make a new IP. All of your problems would be all of your gripes with the creative process would be, feels like with the specific complaints you're making, would be eased by you just doing something new. The next game lead guy making another Bioshock looking one. Yeah, I don't know. I've fallen off of the I've kind of fallen off of following the devs just because Infinite was such was so lackluster. But it's really weird that they had this game that, like, this formula of game of you have guns on one side, powers on the other, with a somewhat open world philosophy behind the level designs, of where, like, if you look at the map, I can definitely just make a beeline to the goal and do objective after objective. But there's a lot more, and I think I missed something back here, actually. Like, there's a lot of reward for making side trips and exploring individual areas. And sure, and some of it's overarching, like the... What? Huh. And like things like the gene tonics or plasmids, a couple Little Sisters, which are technically optional objectives that you don't have to do, but you get a lot of either rewards in terms of straight resources out of it, or things like lore, stuff down there. Like lore, better powers, all sorts of things like that. And it's been put in place over and over again. Like, so many people around this era tried to copy it. Like Wolfenstein, the 2009 game that we played recently, was a copy of this sort of idea. Hell, pretty much everything Raven Software has tried to has tried to do is basically... Oh, nice. Hypnotize Big Daddy. Oh. Ah! Gene Bank. I was a fool for swapping off with telekinesis. Come on, hit me with another. Ow! This is fun. I'm not stuck, game. I'm having a wonderful time. Can't you see? Ow. Where did I hit him the first time? There we go. Yeah, we'll keep that. Alright. Plasmid Slot, Health, Eve, Enraged, Sonic Boom. Never used this. Target Dummy, that never works. Winter Blast I feel is kind of fun. Which held extra nutrition. Alright. That one. Do you remember how much you can make areas health for enemies that show up later in Big Daddy's by hat? Oh yeah, that's absolutely hilarious. Okay, what does this do? We'll watch one of the movies.
Goes back with hurricane force. Laugh as they bounce off the wall.
Yeah, I'll save it for now. Actually, no. No, I will get Winter Blast, because I don't know, I just feel like Hypnotize Big Daddy is kind of meh. But this is definitely a game where, like, it's meant to be able to play it like any other shooter at the time. Like, I think I have largely gone through this game without, like, relying much at all on plasmids and the like. Oh, we're over here. Weird. Just because I was in such the mind of, this is a first-person shooter, I shall play it like a first-person shooter. But then I did another playthrough and like, wait, hang on. Yeah, we'll hack this. We'll grab some hypos. I honestly cannot think of anything I need the money for. Oh god, this is an awkward hack. Why are there so many alarms? This is a half-decent vending machine in a dockyard. Oh, right. Because workers can't have nice things. Oh, perfect. There's like fill up on some of that. Like everything else I'm pretty good on. Oh, fish. Yeah. I accidentally put that right back up there. But I honestly think that in terms of like other games in this type of series. Oh, ew. You know, we're just gonna try to hack this. I think I do actually have like the code exactly. I just don't want to have to sift through the audio diaries to find it. This is just faster, you know?
Mr. Ryan asked me personally to make this clear to you. You give us Fontaine and this whole filthy ring of his, and you'll be knocking back pints up at the Fighting McDonald's. But if you prefer to play the mule, treat you like a mule.
Oh. That was... They have questionable ambush pots.
What's that? Change of heart, Timmy? Timmy? Ready to talk now?
Is there anything down here? Oh, no. Machine gun. I love how how that one quickly went from, oh yeah, well, just like a pretty standard mob squeeze of, yeah, no, we can pay you and make it worth your while, to, no, I am afraid of him. There, like, every part of this city is ruled entirely by fear.
Atlas radio on ahead says you were looking for an invite to the fisheries. Nuts, I say. But if your heads up to the Wharf Master's office and find old Peach a research camera, maybe I could manage an invite. What was that? My friend, you are fucked. You almost saying something first. Watch your back.
Ow, ow, ow! Oh, that's like a boss. Alright, don't listen up here, Peach. Don't tell me what I can and can't fight.
And then snapshots of those that crawls on the ceiling. Then I'll let you
Ooh! Never mind, Peach. You can tell me a little bit of what to do.
Atlas gives you the vouch, but I ain't turning my eye just.
This is such a piece of shit grenade launcher. Like, it's made out of like a section of pipe, like some soup cans, sheet metal, obviously reclaimed from something. It's just the most improvised piece of shit compared to how grand this place should be. I love it. Well, that had predictable results. I cannot believe I did not see that coming. Oh yeah, I am not complaining at all. That was glorious. Got it. I just realized something. Nah, I gotta get down below. Like, I feel like what this game does really well and why it's memorable is that is actually just the story behind it. Not even just storytelling. Like, story itself, it does do a good job at delivering a critique on like ideas of like libertarian ideals that no, this is shit and is probably going to kill everyone because greed is inherently not something that can be sustained forever.
Mr. Coswell? What is
Yeah, but also ow. But also with just how they do things like, hang on, I lost my train of thought. Here, burn. Oh, that was almost death. You're being rescued. Do not resist. But just things like, oh, well, how bad is the people's addiction to Adam and all this stuff? Well, for starters, you will find yourself, if you prioritize or like to use these powers at all, rapidly... I love this one, that she saw her daughter turned into a little sister.
Are
7533. This for a revolver, this thing fires super fast. Call a tape guy questioning the idea if he's being told to atom yourself a different skin color if they're meant to be equal in the whole. So yeah, I think that was the. I think I missed it because it was under the grate where I couldn't find it, but it's in this area that specific one of, yeah, even in a capitalist paradise, someone still has to clean the toilets, and a lot of these people are finding out that it's going to have to be them.
This Fontaine fellow is somebody to watch. Once he was just a menace, could be connected.
Like
he always manages to be where the evidence isn't. He's the most dangerous type of hoodlum. The kind with vision.
Yeah, we'll just hack this one. Now, what was I saying? I completely forgot. But no, I think that part of why Bioshock specifically, because, like, as I was saying, you can look at literally anything Raven Software has ever tried to do, and they are all Bioshock clones. Like, everything I can think of note from them, whether it's whether it's Wolfenstein or what is it called? Oh, dang it! This is annoying me because there's It's a specific game that I do not remember what it is. Singularity, that's it. Singularity. And all these games, all in this era of gaming, that they tried. They really did try to do something similar. But I feel like there's a lot of things of the fact that when going through on a second playthrough or beyond, I realize, oh, a lot of late game... Oops. A lot of late game twists are very much foreshadowed and made pretty obvious that... Oh. Ow. Made pretty obvious that something's going on. And then there's things like... Wow, I am just not fucking paying attention. Oh. Hey Minx, how are you doing? How's Honkai Star Rail? I was kind of in and out of that because I was making dinner and doing some other stuff, but my understanding of that is that you got the character everyone was excited about. And thank you. It is a wonderful hat. Got to represent for games in this era of setting. And Bioshock is so far going well. We are... Oh yeah, got the camera. I remember, I like the fact that I do like the fact that you can get permanent buffs against things if you have the absolute insanity to stop and take a picture of them in the middle of combat. There's like a... Oh, I'm also completely out of ammo. And I've looted out. I've completely forgotten to, like, check. Ooh. Curie bullseye. Oh. Oh, and tagging enemies with them. Okay, that's kind of cool. This is the only way to make it so they show up. Today. Oh, no, we gotta go to Gene Bank immediately. That took out Electro Bolt, which is needed. Bonk. Bonk. And a donk. Yeah, the slugs. I think you can find some specifically... some slugs in 2. Let's see. Nope. How's this? Ah, right. The point that I'm trying to say is that this game does a lot of things like... It makes a point of you... always have some control of your character. Either... Yeah, but... Either through the ability to look around or full control and... Oh, thanks for that, Slaps. We're just going to delete that, because... Ah! I could have sworn... I need... R... Oh, weird. No, it's just being a pain to... God. The more I think this is a remake, the less it actually feels like it. Ooh. Spider slicer organs can be used like first aid kits? The heck? Alright. Yes. Yeah, I know it's like the first picture you take of someone, of something. Oops. What am I doing? That the first time you take a picture of someone with a research camera, you are guaranteed to get level 1. And then beyond that, it's slower until you get, like, max level. How close am I in? Scrounger. Oh, this one's actually really good. Nope. Ads again. So we will fix that. And by that, I mean we're just going to take a break. Be back in a bit.
Before I go, there is one thing I'd like. Do you have a recent case? A case, say, in the last year or two that might be of interest public, the feature story along with the article. Something a little, you know, with a lot of excitement. You know how it's all right.
Well, this dance hall racket might interest you.
Dance hall racket.
Long story. If you've got the time, I can...
Well, I've got the time. Can I hear the story?
Helen, bring me in the dance hall racket. Dance-hall racket might interest you.
Alright. Should be back, hopefully, maybe. Possibly. We may never know.
You think you can trick me?
Yes, I do think I can trick. Ah! How did you get there? How did you trick me? Ooh. I'll take that. Please. Okay, the bad thing is the moment there's any sort of research or, like, big, in-depth sort of side quest of, hey, yeah, go do this stuff. Oh, alcohol reduces Eve. Makes sense. I also have way too many of those because of all the... because of the ones I bought. Wait. Here, secure the camera. Oh, right, I forgot. The entire... What the hell is that? Sort of like... Oh, it's a spigot. I see. Weird-ass spigot. You know what? I ain't complaining about film being there. Alright, where's the way out? Way in? Around? Oh. Ah.
The thought of me wife and child hiding in that filthy submarine makes me blood boil.
Fact
Help
that
me get them to safety and I'll be in your debt for life.
the fact that the camera is before the grenade, after the grenade launcher annoys me.
Wait, says what's with all the brass fittings? General contractor had me down for the tip. Well, I says, I suppose it's the contractor then who'll be bailing out.
Yes, because I'll use these.
So not to worry, Squire. And why would you be doing that, says he? Well, Mr. Ryan,
Wait.
believe it or not, no man bails water out of previous bill by Bill McDonough. Next day I find out I'm Ryan's new general contractor.
Alright. Come on. There we go. Increase damage, blood. Hell yeah. I'm such a sucker for things like this. Oh, wait. News type splicers. Worth it. All right. You know? Ah! Oh wait, no, death doesn't mean a thing. Because of Vita Chambers. You love to see it. Maybe the thing I should have spent so much money on was you know, anything other than Eve hypos. I should have spent it all on the health kits. Wait, no, I haven't. You good? Okay, that's a no. That is definitively a no type of reaction. Pew. Man. I suppose the big thing in hindsight isn't how Rapture worked at all. It's how it didn't fail sooner. What type is this? Leadhead? Oh! I'm being shot at again! 15% chance any enemy grenade will be a dud. And it took effect immediately. Alright, time to set him on fire. God, are they all duds in there? Yep, nope, that one was not a dud. Alright. I don't recall. I think... Yeah, I think it... Oh, come on! What? Yeah, this vending machine really said, if you don't go up immediately, you're screwed and we will laugh at you. This is going to be one of the dumbest hack routes I've ever had to make. Alright, up. Well, fortunately, we got all this stuff. There. So that's a straight up upgrade. Oh, those are fish up above. I thought they were rats down below. Oh. Does anyone remember where I was going or what I was supposed to be doing? Because, Oh! Thank you, Pete. So my goal is literally just do what I was doing. But I guess... I guess not as bad as I was. Three splicers for... Oh! Oh, I didn't know that... Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That worked? Okay, that's beautiful. Just keep on doing that. Okay, enough of that. I didn't even have to shoot any of them. I can still hear them. They're in the walls.
We tricked you, monster.
Ooh. I forgot the... Oi! Get down here! Or... Oh, I guess I did get the shot I needed accidentally, so scores will be lower. Oh, nice. That somehow actually worked. Alright, we take that. Hello, Buck. Got a ton of that. Man. I kind of wish that there was a cell mechanic in here. Like, that's the one thing I can think of this game missing. Because I have so much shit. Let me just do that on everyone. Ah, turrets! Come on, none of that counts as action shots. That was, y'all saw that. That should have been worth like 1 or 2. Smile.
It is your duty to report the
This, I am going to die, but this is going to be worth it. This is not worth it at all. Ah! Why am I a fool? That was such a good idea until... Well... Okay, so I am a little bit fuzzy on when exactly that was a good idea. But I'm still dead certain that it was, all in all, a good plan. He's definitely mad. They're definitely mad. They're just going mad in the opposite direction, which is fine by me. Alright, Fontaine... Ah, shit. Like, going into this, okay, I'm going to at least try and bury the lead a little bit. The moment I got sick of the backstory bits, I immediately said... Hey. Ooh, more damage increase? Okay, so that's full on a lead head. I feel like that's happened before, but meh. Ah, man, now I even forgot the complaint. Why did people let me stream? I think specifically that's the most questionable thing. Ooh. Can you fish out a little sister? Oh! Increase research scores. Yeah. I think small increases to max. You don't get much of anything. Alright, wow, only a single frag? You know, maybe this wasn't the best place to... Okay, I'll stop trying to research this mid-combat. Ow! I shouldn't have used that. I was so close. I was so close. Here, you got somebody's friendly. Ow. What, you're telling me I can't, you know, just take a fun little picture of my friends, you know, for no other reason? Nothing ulterior at all? I'm... Probably pick up some... Probably pick up some more, health stuff. Health kits, but, nah. Yeah. I don't know. We're vibing. Ah, he was one tap away. Don't... I feel like that's something that everyone has had happen to them, right? Like, everyone has had that part where they die right when they're one hit away from being done. It's like universal. Anyone who's ever played a game, period, has known that pain. Oh, well, we're going to get Souls. Oh, Souls fan expect. The difference between Souls fans and like, yeah, wait, Souls fans and regular players is that Souls fans love and yearn for that. They are nature's masochists, which is to say, regular masochists. Okay, where's the... Wait. Like, wait, I can take care of you. Bonk. Alright. Never buy anything full price. Like, this is true here and in real life. If you can figure out a way to scam or get anything off from like a large company, do it. They do not care. They do not play nice. Just, I fully encourage anyone to take advantage. There, and there, and put that there, and then one more pipe here. Oh! Because that exactly, I took one look away for one moment, and suddenly, it's gone. All my money. Someone around here is having an awful time, and that does not narrow it down at all. There has to be, like, a limit. Okay, I think Big Daddies are... I think Big Daddies are naturally hard to photograph. Like, they very quickly run out of, like, the game counting what you did as valid. Which makes sense, because you can kind of just show up around them, and they're fine. Oh, wait, this is how you get down here. Now, I feel that the
Something must be done about Fontaine. While I was buying buildings and fish futures, he was cornering the market on genotypes and nucleotide sequences. Rapture is transforming before my eyes. The great chain is pulling away from me. Perhaps it's time to give it a tug.
that... I feel that that is just kind of saying the quiet part out loud, that everyone who claims to believe in the free market does not the moment it starts getting away from them. Like, the moment that it's no longer benefiting them, then they are the first to say, maybe there's a mistake. Maybe something drastic outside of what could conceivably be called free market economics has to happen, so I am no longer on the bottom. And stronger, faster. Oh. Quiets your footsteps and increases damage on unaware opponents. Ah! What bonuses did I get? Ah, nothing for that. Come on, give me some action shots. Come on. Ah. Hi. Wait, you're still alive? There we go.
They sure go down easy once you research them up right. Come on in and show us those snappy snappies.
Alright, because there's a shit ton of hypos. Anything else around? I feel like if I was paying more attention, I'd be a bit more weirded out that things just kind of appear around here. Maybe I'm just numb to it, because I feel like in this kind of game, it's supposed to be like a little bit of... It's like a little horror adjacent. Like, you know, a little, oh, things are moving around behind you. Things can't be... There's people around, this world's alive and is out to get you. But, like, after a while, you just kind of accept, yeah, no, everyone's crazy. Anything that happens won't be good, so, but I also don't care. Oh, nice. Alright, that's enough of that. Look, just give me a gauge to complete or something to grind, and I I will just happily sit there and do it. There are several games that I'm like, I cannot stream this game. Not because of something, not because there's any sort of actual objection to the content or anything, but specifically because I know I'll get obsessed on this one type of, on this one side quest, this one bit of side content, and it will become my main thing to do.
You set here a spell. I needs to set on some coffee. Maybe put on silverware and the like.
Like, it'll just be something that I'll obsess on, and it won't be the main game.
Before you head into the fisheries, a word to the wise. Old Peachy seems about as straight as a dog's hind leg. You keep your eyes open.
We're gonna hack this just in case. I think it would be funny if they try, if there's a boss fight or something that it definitely feels like is coming. And I'm just like, yeah, but have you considered... Nah. Have you considered that, yes, you could heal, but it won't.
Nobody walks into my swampy carrying to eat. Put your weapons in the duel, and then I'll let you in.
Alright. Oh. Yeah.
If that's his price, you're gonna have to pay it. But he can't very well take your plasmids away now, can he?
Just, I love that it just says no weapons except for the wrench. Automatic hack tool? If I wasn't broke. I can't get in here without carrying heat now, eh? Alright, come on down here, you. I'm just gonna use an auto hack. I think 3 is the max. Oh, come on! I didn't even see him there. Get stunted on. Wait, what? Okay, I had no idea what was happening through all of that. Oh, now I got less money. Love that for me. It's really a wonderful time. See why there's so many hypos now. Alright. Okay. What the hell? What the hell was that I caught him with the first time? Okay. You're a pain. You're being converted. Do not resist. Ow. Why would you ever do anything yourself in this game? You can literally just hack an army and they'll be like, yeah, sure thing, boss. Get your own goon squad. Find some... Holy. There's a lot of hot nonsense in like the exact opposite way I need. Oh, I'll take that.
Cassiopeia is second in the stream.
I
The
guess.
coveted third is still out there.
Second.
Bread.
We are... I don't know. I'm being distracted and dying. Alright, let me get that, mitosis up for you. But how are you doing? I hope that you're doing well today. I grabbed it in the... Alright, one there. It's at a weird angle. And because this is... Because we're in the middle of a Goon session. Needs a little hat, too. I'm playing... Oh, nice. I don't know who... I don't know who it was, but I saw someone who's like, I need more Stream Deck buttons. I need to put everything on it. And... That's just a mood. Okay, who's even... Oh. Oh, wait, that's not gonna work there. There we go. That's just the most I don't know what's going on shit that could happen. So it was you. Yeah. So that's been on like I've had like a list of things that look really cool that like I really want for stream or things, but well, I did something I shouldn't have the other day, which was when I was playing games with my brother. I told him, like, yeah, if you can find me a good deal on a high-quality microphone, then you know what? You can have my old one. So naturally, within a little bit of hearing that, he's like, okay, here are your options. And like, oh, shoot. That's like a short list of too many good deals to put up. So, you know those microphones that require like, oh, I think you were locked in there for a reason, my dude. Well, my HyperX Quadcast's actually too sensitive. And let me pull up the... Okay, I know this seems bad that I completely forgot what I bought, but in my defense... oh yeah, I got a Shure MV7X XLR microphone coming, and a Scarlett Solo amp that is... or booster, whatever the technical term is, that is something that is way more powerful than what I need. But I can totally see it being a case of way too much sensitivity and way too much high quality. Like, this was made for something that it will never be used for on a stream setup. Because like I noticed that a lot of things that I needed, or a lot of things that I was seeing for, this is the type of inline amp or preamp that you want. It's like, that is made for instruments and things that can go to a extremely high level of noise that I will never get on a microphone. Don't need that. Yeah, it's really hi-fi sort of things. And like, I can see for some microphones, because I specifically had to do a bit of research on everything to make sure I wasn't getting like an ASMR quality mic, because no matter what you think, you don't want to hear my attempts at ASMR. It will not end well for absolutely anyone. Power to the people upgrade station. Size, damage, kickback, rate of fire. Right. Don't think that's worth it. I'm getting the clip size just because I absolutely love how this looks. Of the absolutely massive side extender. It's a weird... This is my vote for the weirdest fucking clip-fed gun in video games, period. It's like 3... Right? This is probably the only game with a 24-round pistol. Like, yeah, it's all gonna be worth it. It's all very... Like, everything... I will say that they have a very potent set of upgrades here. Like, it doesn't feel like... Even if I do, like, something very basic, it doesn't feel wasted. 24 rounds. Well, yeah, you put revolver... I heard you like revolvers, so I put a revolver in your revolver so you can revolve while you revolve. I can think of a couple real-life guns that are a little less sane. Truly the katana of gun worlds. Oh shoot, I searched I re-rolled the search on something with an actual thing on it. Dang it. But I know that there's some like real world stuff that's similarly weird. Like if you look at the Laymat revolver that has, it's chambered in such a small caliber that they're able to get like 12 shots. I love that. I love that people find my like my emotes. Like every time I get a compliment on them, it just makes me glad that there's something people are enjoying. Yeah, by all means, lurk and enjoy your dinner, Cass, and thanks for coming by. Like the Laymat revolver has 9 or 12 shots by default, and a little lever on the side that you can flip it, and there's a shotgun in the middle. It's the weirdest fucking thing. It's the weirdest thing. And then there's things like chain gun. The old meaning of chain gun was a gun that had like a belt-fed mechanism, like you'd see in a machine gun or something. It was so dumb. Probably a reason. Oh, in case you didn't grab your weapons at the earlier pneumatic tube. Just put it in your face, because at anything past this point, it ain't the game's fault. So wait, I just realized I don't know why there's smugglers down here. Because normally, the reason you see a lot of smuggling that's not, like... You either see smuggling because the goods are illegal, like drugs or alcohol, or because there's something that the current administration has some weird hard-on and hatred for. But by Ryan's own philosophy, it doesn't make sense for alcohol or anything like that, because it's legal. But it doesn't make sense for them to be... I can see all the religious paraphernalia being stuff that it's a case of my city, my rules, no. But, like, he doesn't believe enough in government, in government, period, for him to put anything like a tax, a tariff, undercut the main sellers with better deals, and yeah, that's the only thing, to do it quietly. Or unless there's just a generalized trade embargo of you don't get to bring in anything from the surface, but, like, nothing should be illegal, and they shouldn't be trying to avoid any taxes or tariffs on it. Just such a dude. So I love how all the submarines are just orbs. Just like the genre of bird that's where it's just that circle of fluff. Oh. Actually, the only thing that makes sense is that this is just a solid case of Ryan not only going insane, but also being a massive fucking hypocrite. For all he doesn't... Oh, I got max research on nitro splicers too. Didn't notice. Ah! Capital level geometry, no! In that he's putting enough, like, government controls and... Oh, it could just be straight up, yeah, they're bringing in cheaper outside of official channels, but I like the idea that Ryan was, much like how Elon Musk, I remember that with Idiot Boy there, someone said that, oh, watch, everything that he thinks he's going to do isn't going to work because Twitter isn't being run by leftist freaks and boogeymen like he thinks it is. It's being led and run by business people who are simply trying to turn a profit with all this. Within a year, he's going to bumble into making the exact same business decisions that they all already had. Frank Fontaine talks so weird. Like, such a mob heavy. Oh, well, that didn't go well. Anyway.
You ooze in like an assassin, and then you try to sneak out like a...
Additional sabotage since people... Yeah, that too.
Why have you come here? There's two ways to deal with the mystery.
But the thing is that, like, I feel like a similar thing happened with Rapture and Ryan, that he went to make this libertarian paradise where everyone could do what they wanted, to be their own captain of industry, where there wouldn't be any meddling control of the government. And then he had to enact taxes of some form of just base law and order. All these things that governments, even in their most corrupt form before the revolution comes and starts hacking people's heads off, has to provide. because in their purest form, governments were doing something. They were not just an implement to his dream. There was a reason for it.
To build the impossible. You came to rob what you could never build. A hum gaping at the gates of Rome. Even the air you breathe is sponged from my account. Well,
And like, yeah, even if he's not, the whole, yes, I pay for the air you breathe. Are you stupid, Ryan? Are you actually dumb enough to not realize that that is something that, if you are so mad about, a regular government would pay for with, you know, taxes, people's contributions to the bigger system. Like, it's a failed society on so many levels because of his own... I don't know, this is just a really different experience playing this now with, like, the whole proliferation of how billionaires have proven themselves time and time again to be so self-absorbed and stupid that it's just... I don't know. It's wild how a very... Because when this existed in the original format, or at its original time, sometimes just getting older, like Garrus... Yeah, that's something of it. That is true. Like, a lot of what... Ooh, Houdini Slicer. Like, a lot of the more revolutionary or vigilante sort of people who showed up. Ah! Just did not age well, because you realize when you're older, wait, no, they're fucking insane. And like in this case with Ryan, at least, you can look at and say that, oh, this criticism is still valid. It's still as valid as it was when the game came out. It's just doing so on a level that people didn't realize would be a problem back on launch. No, I don't think I'm missing anything here. And I think that's a really interesting thing on how, like, commentaries and art in general work. That the context can change, but people can still can look at and say, like, oh, they got this right.
And then turns a walk in the woods into a luxury. Ryan asked, should a farmer not be able to sell his food? Is a potter not entitled to a profit from his pots? I started to argue with the man, and then I remembered who signed my check.
The thing worse than a hypocrite's an unemployed one. I love that. Like, so time and time again, there's just this through line of Ryan's only able to do this because he has a bunch of money. And because everyone signed up and willingly gave him more, and that is the only thing that gives him power and control here. Alright. I don't know, I'm just still impressed with how no matter how much it ages, there's still something about commentary of, yeah, maybe a bunch of rich assholes are not the best people to trust for how to make society, because they just make it benefit them and no one else. Oh, right! I completely forgot about this. If you freeze a turret or something hackable, it takes that much longer for the fluid and stuff to actually reach its destination, because it's all done on hydraulics. The mechanism and viscous fluid is going that much slower. I'm gonna do something really rude here. Just because I find this funny. Oh wait, I need that exact piece. Handy. No. I got it. Sports boost. Faster, strong. Don't have to outrun the crazed Spicer. Just your neighbor. I'm feeling look at TV channels, feeling like there's nothing to watch. Well, Twitch must have been punking me, as not had the feeling since seeing you playing Bioshock earlier. Move and swing wrench faster. I bounce on out. Yeah. Yeah, no problem at all. Thanks for coming by and lurking, Mecha. Hope you have a good night. There's something about this game. Its controls are so simple in concept of that you have your guns on the right hand side where you actually hold them. R2 fires L or R1 just swaps them out, and plasmids are the same on the left. But somehow I always get it confused. Looking through lists, it's all Elden Ring. Yeah, I mean, the DLC did just drop, so there's a lot of people very excited for it. Here, have a wheelbarrow thrown at your face. That's what you deserve. Like, sometimes I say for whenever there's like some big release that everyone... Ooh, film. That everyone's doing and playing them, like, oh, well, I'm just going to stream and hope that people who aren't overly interested in that give them something that's not that to watch. In this case, I just completely forgot. I'm doing it right now. Speaking of, fuck this dragon. Okay. I say this in knowing the full spectrum of Twitch viewers. Oh, why are there so many dead cats? I hate that there's dead cats here. Has there ever been a case in a game or otherwise where that hasn't been your reaction? Because, man, fuck that dragon. Get bonked with a tentacle viewpoint. Oh, it's Pride Month. Where's I going? There's a little fucking arrow on the top of my screen telling me, and I still feel the need to ask that. Right on. Alright, the shotgun. You would really think in a cramped underwater city, well, relatively cramped, now that I think about it, they actually do a freaking amazing job of not making this an absolute parade for the shotgun. I think big game would be part of the problems for Pokemon mainline. Eh. I think it really depends on how... Ooh, hey, dang. I think it really depends on, like, what type of games are out and you're into. Like, I can 100% see... Actually, shoot. I was part of the problem when it came to... when it came to, the, like, Super Mario RPG Remake. A bunch of people were playing that. 100% was on board with, nah, man, I am part of this. I think it's more important to... Overall, it's more important to have fun with what you're streaming. Like, yeah, you're probably going... Half of it is that, yes, there is part of... If you're playing a big mainline game that everyone's excited for, are you going to grow more? Yeah, probably. You're probably going to attract people who are interested in that, and that is a valid strategy. But I think overall, for like what I personally like watching and seeing from people is them playing a game that they just enjoy. Like, there's been so many times where I'm like, I actively don't like this game. Like the person playing it, I'll watch. Ah, dang it! How dare they... How dare they make me platform in this game? Let's see, go up there. Swap that out before that becomes a problem. Take another up. A left or right, I don't care. Swap these two around and bonk. Comes down to it, if I just find it interesting. I'm not gonna play like a number of Sony cinematic ones, but I'm play otter one. Yeah, like Stranger to Paradise. That's definitely a good one. Or piercing auto rounds, exploding buck. Alright. Wait, why do I have 126 anti-personnel auto rounds? I could have been using those. Oh shoot, that reminds me, I should save. And ads again. So, be back in a sec.
Something a little, with a lot of excitement. Some story. Thanks a lot for the story, Inspector. I'm sure we got enough.
Hey, Johnny, well, I guess it's time to put our songs away for another day and to say so long to all you nice people out there.
Guess who completely lost track of time and didn't realize that they should have stopped ads because it's about normal time to end. this seems like a camera situation. Say cheese! Oh my... Why are you so... Oh my god, this is a... This guy was supposed to be, like, killed in a cutscene or something. Stupid durable. Definitely, I have other friends who are playing Elden Ring right now, and one person that bits for the personality just becomes Souls-like challenge streamer. Honestly, if they can make it fun, and... Oh, god. I think we gotta do... Sports boost, medical... Yeah, I think I just have to do those, Oh, shoot, I didn't realize that... I didn't realize that this is the part where we're getting, like, upgraded versions of stuff. Ah. Yeah, I've at least found that I've been able to... Like, at least my opinion of things is that... Even if it's... Ah! Like, they're able to make that kind of content fun, and you can, like, get into it to a degree. Still nice to stop by every now and then. But, oh. Camera there. Well, we just got ourselves some research opportunity on drones. I think I can survive. Yeah, I think buying a new med kit's cheaper than the shutdown. Okay. This is fine. Completely fine. We're fine. We're not fine. Oh, perfect. All right. Think with that, we're gonna go find someone else, someone to raid. To Windows, get this thing. I'm half tempted to see if I can blitz a save file on my PS3, just because I don't think they did a good job with the the remake on it. It's kind of clunky. Ah, dang it. I forgot that I have a very similar schedule to one person I was looking at rating, but they're playing The Sinking City. I'm like, ah, that is too perfect. It fits the theme of Goon Week. It's also in a shithole water and slog city. So let's see. Well, we have Elden Ring, Dead Space, Elden Ring, Elden Ring. Alright, let's see who we got up and around. Huh. There's actually not a lot of people on, because I like to get something that has, like, a similar vibe. Oh, shoot, I don't think we've ever rated Hussar. And they're playing Metro 2023 or 2033, and I love that. Yeah, you're gonna raid Honor-Bound Hussar. Perfect. I love to contribute to cab reduction. If I can get the name right, which is a big if. Yeah. And all right, I think I already introduced him of just he's playing a game I like. Seemed super cool seeing him around. So yeah, stop and say hi. I'll be live next week. Probably without this theming, but we'll see. I do want to continue and finish Fallen Aces and Bioshock, causing memes. Hell yeah. I'm going to send them off and see you around. Oh, it's card control too.